Hi, crazy kids. I just want to go over some notes that I wanted to share with you. You know, when I'm shopping for a wig, I don't know about you, but sometimes I get lost in the quantity of wigs that we have available to us now. The main thing that I look for now that I've purchased wigs is knowing what my face shape is. If I know that going in, I can eliminate a lot of selections and pick and fine-tune what I really want in a wig. So if you have that idea in mind, you can avoid a few mistakes also. Let me go over a few wig mistakes that I came up with that might help you out. You don't want to seek perfection. These models look perfect and often probably are somewhat, but that look in a hair piece or a topper or a wig is not perfection in real life. A lived-in look, one that looks like someone could run their fingers through it and a wind could come by and you'd still have a great style. That's what you're looking for, okay? So don't go for perfection. You'll be disappointed if you overspray it and get everything just perfect. It will look unnatural and you don't want that. So that's one mistake. And not trying to style your wig, which sounds counterintuitive to what I said, but some people are so afraid of their wigs, they'll get them out of the box and put it on and look at themselves and say, this is what the designer intended it to look like. This isn't like the picture. And most of the time you're right. It's been in a box probably for at least 3 to 6 months before you get it. And these are synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers are just like a polo sweater. If you fold it and you unfold it after 6 months, you're going to see creases, or you're going to see it, maybe the arms are kind of smashed down from folding it. Same with your wig. So when you take it out, don't be afraid. You cannot hurt this thing. Shake it, believe it or not. Mess it up. On lace wigs, wiggle this down into your forehead. The heat of your fingers will help put this into place and make it feel softer over time after wearing it. Things like that are nice tips to know, and it helps you avoid mistakes that are not a big deal to most people, but if you can avoid them, why not, right? Another is not using products. That's what I was talking about, not styling. Use your fingers 90% of the time. Style a wig. You'll find a shape you like, okay? Or use wig combs, wig brushes. Try to avoid the little combs, even though once in a while I'll use it to separate something if I spray too much in it. But be very careful with these because they do pull, okay? You're trying to avoid that. You want your wigs to last. But once you have it in place, especially when I have something pulled back like this, unless I have a barrette or something in it, I'm gonna spray it because I like the style and look. You can also use the John Renault Peace Out contouring cream. That's an alternative too. A lot of people like that. But those things are intended for the use of wigs. And that kind of leads into using products. Don't be afraid to use products and purchase the proper thing to use on synthetic wigs. You're going to need a shampoo and a conditioner, and conditioning is important for your wigs. They'll last longer, stay in good condition, look healthy, soft to the touch on your cheek and on your neck. So those things are important. So take care of your wigs. Never store them damp, ever. They can take on an odor that you can wash out, but you don't want to go through that extra step, I'm sure. So anyway, the face shapes. I hope my battery doesn't run out, but what I was talking about earlier, when I'm shopping for a wig, I have an oval or a heart shape face. But some people have round shaped faces, so they have to shop for a different type wig. So if your round heart-shaped face, and by that I mean the outer edge line. If you took a pencil or a marker and drew around a picture of yourself, what kind of shape would it most resemble? So you want to flatter your cheekbones with elongated lengths around your face to soften that, and a center or off-center part would help you with a round face. Cuts, try to avoid. It's not the best look for your features. Heart-shaped face, cropped, textured necklines like this one for heart-shaped face are flattering. So that's nice to know. There are a lot of new styles like that. Long wispy fringe bangs near your forehead. I always like that. I think they're fun. Layered bobs and cuts of different bobs, but avoid too much height at the crown for heart shapes because it accentuates the narrow chin. So I have a long, narrow chin on a profile, but in looking straight on, I don't believe I see that as much as something I have to address. But some wigs I do think about that. If you have a long face, look for hairstyles that give you height, okay? So a mid-length style hitting between the chin and shoulder would be fantastic on you all. Waves and relaxed curls are ideal. You look really cute in those, and they have a lot of those right now to offer. Short styles and soft edges. They're always feminine and I think look good for most people. Square faces. I don't want to leave square faces out. If you have a square face, avoid straight, blunt, angular cuts. So this is angular, okay? For a square face, that means you have strong angles already. So you'd want height and narrow sides, but softness and length and layers to create wave, and maybe some fringe styles to soften your look around the edges of that square. Corner, 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 okay? So you might do something more like that and like this, and then maybe something coming in like a bob. But the key to wearing any wig, and this takes a little time because we all go through self-doubt, but you hold the key to looking good anytime, and that's confidence. If you can muster up the confidence to wear a wig and know that it's an accessory to your life to make your life better, and wear that saying, I have a solution to feeling more like myself or even better, I'm gonna wear that with pride, you know? If you had a broken leg, would you not wear a cast? That's silly, you know? Of course you would, because you need it. Well, we need wigs. It's not a big deal. And the good news is, I say that a lot, but we have a lot of good news. And the good news is our casts are kind of ugly and our hairstyles are the bomb. We look so cute in them, I think. I think we look fantastic. So get out there and strut your stuff. Don't have a second thought if you make a mistake. It's not permanent like a haircut of your bio hair, you know. We're over that grief. We don't need that grief. We have better options. So anyway, you know I'm thinking about you all the time, trying to bring you the best news I can. And just lighten your load if it's difficult for you, because that's natural. But if you can reach out and help someone that might need some guidance on the subject of hair loss for women, just be gentle and let them talk about it when they're comfortable. If it's not you and you're investigating for a sister or a loved one, but know that I'm here and I care about you very much. So subscribe to my channel. I know it sounds like a sales pitch, but I'm not I'm not generating income from this at all. I'm doing it as a service to other women who have been exactly where I am, or not now, but I was. And that wasn't a pretty place to start with, okay? We all need help from each other, and I hope you can offer it to others, as I'm trying to do for you all. So pass along the goodness and know I'm thinking about you all. And I want you to have the best spring ever. Summer's coming. It won't be long. So get those short dews ready. Have fun, guys. Love you.